morning, everyone. So welcome to SMT. So what we do is to make sure we create fun through learning, because we so much believe that our students learn more when they do this, understand it better when they see. So what we do basically is to create fun through learning and to see how our students can see the application of what they are learning. So at SMT, this is basically what we do. As you can see in this example below, this is called a block game. So students need to know using drag and drop how many movements do I need to what, how many steps do I need to take before me to get to my what target. So this is showing I can drag. Yes, if I drag the two movements here, or let me say for example, you try to drag one, you move, you discover that you didn't get to your target, so you have to drag two movements. So if I do that, so I get to my target, then I'll be so happy. So using JavaScript, it's told me that I just have to move forward and move forward again. So let me just do the next one. So this where my target is. So I have to move one step, then I need to turn left, move another step, I need to turn right, move. So in that case I have to take this. So when I take this, I have to move. So when I move, then I need to take it again and get to where I'm going. So if I do that, it turns, goes down. Oh wow! So I lose it. So meaning I need to turn right instead of turning left before I move. So I need to turn right. So when I turn right, what should I do? Then basically I need to move. So let me reset this and replay. So it's just like fun, nobody lose, nobody win. So we are just learning. So in that case, what I need to do is to move forward, turn left, move forward, turn right, and move forward. So with this, you are good to go to design a website, because we need to have our own website so we can put most of this information that we are creating into it, and we can share the link or the web page with our friends to check out what we're doing. Because as a student, we need to learn how to use our brain. We have a wonderful brain, but we see how we can apply it to solve human and neighborhood problems. So is it possible to actually make your own website? Yeah, it's very possible. So there are different ways to it. So we have what we call it templates. You can use a web template to design your own website, which I don't really encourage my students to do, because in that case you will not be using more of your wisdom, you'll be using somebody's brain to make your own words. Yes, website, which on the long run you could be asked to pay for certain amount of money for you to be able to use the website. So because of these reasons, I don't normally encourage my students to do that. What we'll do is, can we do it from the beginning? Yes, it's very possible, using what we call HTML. So with HTML, you can create your own website. So when they say HTML, so the next thing you're going to ask yourself is what does HTML stand for? So if I move to the next, so you need to know what your HTML stand for. So basically, so when you're talking about HTML, you need to understand that yes, it's the standard markup language for creating a web page or pages. So there's no how we want to talk about creating a website without talking about HTML. So we'll be using HTML5 basically. So what does it stand for? So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So we call it Hypertext Markup Language. Yeah, this is what we're going to be using to create our own website pages. So we have HTML, we describe the structure. We're still talking about HTML. Describe the structure of our web pages using what we call a markup. So we have HTML elements, which are the building blocks of HTML pages. So we call it our HTML elements are represented by tag. So we'll be using more tag with when you are designing your web pages. So aside this, we have what we call a label pieces or of content, such as you want to have heading on your web pages, you have to have paragraph, you have to have table, videos, pictures, etc. So you need to use your HTML tag. So you need to understand as well that the browser do not display HTML tags, but use them to render the content of the page. So these are so very essential. So if you have to do that, what will come to your mind is the first thing. So I'm going to do it, and what do they stand for? So what do they want stand for? So that's very, very important. So the first thing you need to understand when it comes to what HTML is the tag doc type was HTML. So what do we use a doc what type HTML for? This particular doc type HTML is for declaration, and which defines the kind of document in HTML file. So basically this is telling us that declaration, this HTML, this doc type HTML declaration defines this document to be what HTML file. So the moment I put this, what it signifies is I'm using HTML file. So I must first write this whenever I want to start writing on my web pages. So the first thing is I need to open my HTML. So use your tab to open your HTML. So when you are done with what you are doing inside the pages or inside your page or pages, you have to close it with what? Slash what? HTML to close it. So your HTML should have what called what? Head. So the head must have a title. So this is the title what? Page. So in my title page, discover that, oh, what title do I want to give my words? So what I'm talking about, what title do I want to give my web page? Then when you are done with the what? Heading, you have to close it by using slash head. So on my body, so the body of my words page must have my first ending, and then must have my what? My first paragraph. So when I want to have my first heading, I used to open it with H1, then close it with slash H1. So for my paragraph, I need to open with P and close with slash what? P. Then when I'm done with the body, I have to close it with what? Slash body. So when I'm done with the body, I have to close my HTML using slash HTML. So to do this, what are we going to do? So for us, so let me enlarge it. So all I need to do again, since I have the document here, so I can just copy the document, then come to my notepad and paste it here. So fine. So let me make it. So I've opened my HTML. So this one declare it as what? HTML5. So my title page. So close my heading. So my body. So my body should have my first paragraph. So I close my first paragraph, then have my first heading. So my first heading should be provide SMT of digital class, where we create from through learning. Yes, through learning. So my first paragraph is my students are so important to us, and we ensure that learning is fun and interest. okay, fine. So I'm done with that and I close my body. So I need to come towards save as. So when I'm done with save as, all I need to do, put okay, SMC digital class. Those I have to put the extension HTML. Save. So I have this already saved. So what I need to do now is go back to your desktop, look for it. So I have it here. I can use either Google Chrome, Internet Explorer to open. So let me use Google Chrome. So what you see at SMC what? Of digital class, where we create fun through learning. So my students are so important to us, and we ensure that learning is fun and interesting. This is my first project, so I hope you can replicate this. Please do so and cascade it to your friend.